EK,
Brother,
congratulations.
thank you.
You have won this week's Head of House game.
Mercy, are you interested?
When their housemates actually said that there's something in the house that they do not understand, truly there's something in Big Brother's house that we do not understand, and they as well do not understand. Because explain to me how the grace, like there's this special grace that goes with people when it seems like your time is almost off, something comes up, and then you remain in the house. Say for instance, Soma last week got an immunity. On Sunday again, we see Sheyi getting also lock, and today again we are now seeing Ike getting the head of house, thereby giving him immunity from eviction. Like, how can you collaborate all of this together? It is not possible if it is not just grace. So there's a special grace that's running in Big Brother's house that we do not understand. I don't understand what it is, but I am happy that the grace is getting to people that really need it and need it at a particular point in time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? If you're doing great, if you're staying safe, remember to subscribe, hit the bell button, and also let me know in the comment section what you think about EK emerging as the new head of house. I have to say this, whoever comes up with this head of house games, the person needs his or her trophy, because explain how this whole puzzle thing is freaking all the housemates out. Only EK was able to complete his puzzle. So basically for today's head of house game, it's actually in 2 stages. So the first stage is the 2 games are actually puzzle games. So the first one is for the housemates to come and do a jigsaw puzzle whereby they'll have to more like write head of house, and only EK within 5 minutes, funny enough, only EK was able to complete it in less than 5 minutes, and now went to for the second round. It was on his way to the second round that the buzzer went off. All other housemates were not even able to do it. Mercy was the worst. Like, if there is something called tail of house in this season, Mercy is definitely having the tail of the house. Like, she even said it has to let her walk the walk of shame. I was hilariously laughing when Mercy was doing her own. Like, she was super confused. She didn't know what was going on. She only had one, and even the one self, that is the 0 or be the O, she said she's not even sure if that O self is even correct, because definitely there are 2 O's in head of house. So it was really, really fun to watch, but at the same time, I think the time they gave to them was little, but it just has to be little so that we can go ahead with other activities. We cannot spend all our day on head of house game. So at the end of the day, the housemates played completely, and bear in mind that Sisi and Bbnaija were told not to participate in the head of house game. They automatically opt for portable eviction, and because of one of the punishments, or I don't know if it's the whole punishment, but part of the punishment Big Brother spoke about yesterday that he's going to give to Bbnaija and Sisi is that they should cook for the housemates. When he said that thing, I was like, wow, okay, this is interesting. So basically, as the housemates, other housemates are going about playing for the head of house game, Bbnaija and Sisi are supposed to go to the kitchen to prepare meals for them. I was laughing, and they don't have a choice. Bbnaija at this point in time is like, you can't tell her to do anything and she'll do it for you. Sisi is still kind of giving us gang, but I'm happy that they were humble enough, or they actually gave in their all towards preparing meals for the other housemates. Now the other housemates were playing the games, and at the end of the day, after everyone had finished playing, Big Brother actually invited them to the arena and called the first 3. Basically, what it's supposed to be is after 5 minutes, whoever emerges top 3 moves to the second round of the game. So Ike was the first person that was called upon, Soma was the second person that was called upon, and Bbnaija was the third. So we had the top 3 were Ike, Soma, and Bbnaija. Because Ike finished the first round and moved to the second round, Ike automatically became the head of house. I was so happy for him. I'm sure this came at the right time, because bear in mind, yesterday, Sunday, he was bottom 3. So the possibility of him going home, if he did not get this immunity, was really high. So after that, he's now to pick his BFF, and he decided to pick 4. So we have Bbnaija. He picked Bbnaija. He picked Sissy. And then he was now going around and around, beating around the bush as usual. And now said, Mercy, are you interested?
Mercy, are you interested? Okay.
If he did not pick Mercy, there would have been a problem, because I'm sure everybody, I myself, I was watching and waiting to see if he would actually call Mercy. So he had to ask Mercy whether she's interested in case Mercy wants to do Shakara. But I'm happy that Mercy is a grown person. Yes, they had something previously, but right now this is a game, this is a competition, this is money we're talking about, and they've decided to put their differences aside and move on with the game. Then the 4th person he mentioned is Seyi. Even though they are BFFs, they don't have immunity, but they are going to go to the head of house lounge, enjoy all the head of house privileges, the gym, the special food and all of that. And then later on, Big Brother now told them to go back into the house to now look for the black envelope. Bear in mind that this black envelope also gives one person an immunity. And now the search for the black envelope starts and is within 5 minutes. See, this particular one, the places where the black envelopes were actually easy to find, but for whatever reason, the grace did not fall on any of the housemates. So the search for it, only Seyi found one black envelope, and the 5 minutes timeline elapsed, and then Seyi was told to read what he has there, and his own is he has privileges to the head of house gym, but there is no immunity. Bear in mind he's already a BFF in the head of house, so whether with the gym or not, he already has that privilege already. So the other 2 envelopes, the housemaid didn't find it. Then later on, Big Brother now ordered them to the diary, to the lounge, and told the head of house he told the head of house Ike to go get it under the kitchen rack. He went there, got it, and one of the envelope on the kitchen rack read immunity. He now told him to go to the garden and get another envelope. That one was under a pillow, and that one there was no immunity. It was really hilarious to watch. I feel the grace did not come upon anyone this time around. So right now, the housemates will be going in for pardon me, please. Who do you think will have the last immunity right now? Like, how do you think this will go? Who will have that luck? Well, let's see. Our fingers are crossed. So, what do you think about Ike's reign? Do you think Ike's reign will be a peaceful one? Do you think the housemates will cooperate with him? Are we going to see some improvement in the hygiene? Because right now the house is a mess. Although Kidwire tried his best compared to Adekunle's tenure, I don't know. Are we going to see an improvement in the hygiene of this house? Are we going to see the housemates coordinated? Let me just know your thoughts in the comment section about Ike being the head of house. Do you think they will respect him at this point in time? Whatever it is, I'm going to be waiting for your comments, and then later on, after the pardon me please, I'll still come up again with another video. So if you've not subscribed yet, I wonder what you're waiting for. Can you subscribe, hit the bell button? I'll see you in my next video, and bye.
HOH gym privilege but no immunity.